I'm Ashton Addison from Blockwest Capital for Investment Pitch Media and the Crypto Coin Show. And today on Blockchain Interviews, we have Steve Stein and his team, the co-founder and CEO of xManna. I would love to kick off our conversation by just hearing a little bit about xManna, what your team's been working on from you, and then we can dive into the details.
xManna is a blockchain gaming and sports loyalty platform. And this came about through actual trial and error running live at Maccabi Tel Aviv Stadium, where we were engaging a stadium of over 11,000 people, where we simply ran a basic test trying to test engagement. How does engagement work? How do you connect ad spend to ad return in a sports environment using gamification, right? And we went to the store down the street. We had the cheerleaders walking around holding up some drones, and literally we were able to get 20% of the fans in the stadium to pick up their phones and start playing when the announcer came on and said, hey, play a 60-second game and whoever gets the highest score wins. We really learned something incredible at that time, and about 100 different clubs and leagues from around the world, from the New Zealand All Blacks to the Mumbai Indians. I mean, really trying to understand what their challenges are, competing in their different hackathons, FC Barcelona and so on and so forth with the EuroLeague. And with that, we were able to understand the concept of, how do you bring this to market the right way? We went live with a POC about 10 months ago, testing this out just to see how would you launch this in the sports ecosystem with incredible results. With that, we partnered with a company called Orson, who's helping us take this to market. And currently we're in contract with a company, a major club in South Florida. We can't say who, but we are launching this season, which is going to be incredible. And we're going to be bringing blockchain gaming to the stadiums, like literally one stadium after the other, introducing a whole NFT ecosystem, the metaverses, connecting real world properties into everything that, the crypto community has to offer.
I'm curious to know a little bit more about the application itself. How is it actually helping fans increase their experience, bringing people at the venue closer together in ways that, there have been loyalty platforms or like engagement platforms before the days of blockchain and NFTs that were trying to do similar things. And I'm curious how this takes it to the next level.
About 4 months from now, we're going to have a stadium of 15,000 people. They're going to take out their phones and they're going to be shooting each other in a game called Mono Wars. And whoever gets the highest points are going to be walking out with over 1,500 prizes, 1 out of 10 people. Now, that's a completely different experience when you think about gamification. How do you move people in not just the physical realm, but also the digital? We believe that, by putting a certain percentage, 40% of our net profits towards the next day's incentives, we can encourage people to take incredible action.
Yeah, and so I also want to bring the fact that it's not only sports that are going to be able to benefit from this, not only the sports clubs, but actually game developers as well. What we do is we take these skilled mobile games, and just starting out with mobile, we definitely plan on branching into consoles and more. And we allow them to integrate not only cash gaming, but crypto gaming as well. The only requirements we have is that it's skill-based, it's not casino, it's not gambling. So you can take your games that currently exist in the marketplaces now that many people are guilty of, maybe in the bathroom or in their free time, playing a lot of it. And now you can actually, implement risk. Now they can wager US dollars, or they can even wager cryptos against each other. Oh. And they can even wager US dollars versus cryptos. Okay, and they don't even know it. We have a patent that we submitted called Atomic Gaming, which allows for all the digital assets to be able to interact with each other, and using liquidity mechanisms on the back end, we're able to then basically resolve it to whatever the winner's currency was. As Steve mentioned too, with the sports clubs, they're competing with this 40% second screen time, right? Well, what we can do is we can incentivize the more the users are interacting with the team content, their existing sponsors, watching live streams, buying gear, buying tickets, and you can incentivize them into the gaming. They can get access to exclusive tournaments. They can get bonus cash and other things that synergize their entertainment with their sports enjoyments. You can participate with just your regular currency. There's even free-to-play coins. You don't even have to contribute any monetary funds if you don't want to. But the way our XMAN token does support our ecosystem is, first and foremost, if the teams choose to have a token. Secondly, it's a DeFi-like mechanism, but it's not DeFi, but you can stake your XMAN tokens, and we reward with engagement rewards.
For any person or organization that has a following that they would like to monetize, because we can give them a white labeled loyalty application with the ability to plug in any game they choose, to be able to plug in an ad network, to be able to plug in a fintech network and turn it on that day and be able to promote it within their ecosystem. So you can imagine how you can take that outside of sports. This is just the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot more in the pipeline. We've got a lot of other projects we can't talk about that are quite significant, that it's going to be a lot of fun. But you've heard us touch on some of those topics here, but you'll see 2022 is going to be quite exciting.